I'll show you how it's done. Shazam!
Hi everybody, welcome back to Developed, and here have another movie review for you tonight. We have Challengers, directed by
Luca Guadagnino. Or Guadagnino. Guadagnino.
Yeah.
Guadagnino. I'll say. As soon as you're selling Guadagnino.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure how that's pronounced. We're hoping we are getting that right.
Hopefully. But anyways, we saw a movie that he did, and we reviewed it for the channel. It was called Bones and All.
Yes.
And on top of that, he also directed the first movie that blew up Timothy Chalamet, Call Me By Your Name.
That you
So
did.
yeah, that's pretty much his two big. He's done a bunch of other movies, but that's like his two big ones that we know.
Yes,
that
the
he's
rest
done.
are more small potatoes by comparison,
Yeah.
easy.
It's basically two friends fighting over a bitch.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, it's two friends fighting over a bitch and losing their friendship because of this bitch. And two bitch basically coming a home record to a brotherly bond.
Even though she said she didn't want to do that.
Even though she said she wouldn't do it, she did it anyways, and they let her do it.
Yeah, they did.
So all three of
it's
them
not,
are to
not,
blame.
Yeah, it's not entirely her fault.
Yeah.
They're the blame too.
All three of them
'cause-
suck.
Yeah. Zendaya, because Tashi might be a bitch, but they're fucking assholes too.
Yes, they are.
They're fucking awful.
They backstab each other.
Yeah, they do.
Mike tries. Well, not Mike's the actor. Art pretty much snakes his friend's girlfriend, even though he knew deep down he was really, because from the first moment they met, they both viewed her differently.
Yes.
Patrick viewed her for what she was. You know what I mean? She's hot, whatever else. Shallow, whatever else. You know what I mean? Not too impressed by her, but thinks she's hot. Art is like, yo, she's an excellent tennis player. She's amazing. You know what I mean? He's infatuated by her.
Yes.
One is attracted to her, one is infatuated by her. And Art ended up going with her because, Patrick ended up going with her because Patrick supposedly won the match between them to get her number. And that led to them starting a relationship.
Yes.
And then because Art's jealous, he does what friends do. Plants, like he do what hating ass friends do. when you with a girl that they like, they plant hating ass seeds. So she could be like, you know, he doesn't treat you right? I'll treat you right.
Yeah.
Do that to your fucking friend. And he saw it too. He knew what he was doing, but he just glad to see him go for things he wants.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's not his personality. He's kind of guys that's why he does it, because passive aggression, because he never fights for what he wants. So he does bitch ass shit like that. Fucking little like, and I've seen this in real life too. Should I've done it before? You know what I mean? Out of jealousy, not to that extent, but like I've unconsciously did shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I was a little hating. You know what I mean? And that's not even necessarily with dudes I knew, or just girls I knew that had relationships with boyfriends. And I still think it's just as wrong, because this dude, I don't know this dude, he's nothing wrong with me, but I'm trying to snake his girl because I like her.
Yeah.
But this is worse because he's doing it to his actual best friend.
Yeah, that's even worse because of that.
And over the years, when they got together, Art and Zendaya's character Tashi got together, they ended up getting married and having kids.
Yep.
And then within those years, they fucking slept around.
Twice.
Twice. Her and Patrick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, they both snaked each other.
Yeah. Which is even more fucked up because Art knew about the first time they did it. Like, he saw them together in that restaurant, and then we turned around and looked back, they were gone. So, yeah, he's put two and two together there. So he knew, and he didn't say shit for years.
And he let it go.
For years, he did.
So Tashi gets away with doing horrible things to them and not to face the consequences.
Yeah.
The biggest thing on women in the world is that we always say that they don't hold themselves accountable for the bad shit they do. There's always no exception. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the good thing was it does end in a vague way, but it does end in a way where these friends kind of reconnect.
Yeah.
They both realize that this woman ain't shit. They're playing both of us. She's playing both of us.
I don't know. I don't think their relationship with Tashi's really got soured that much, to be honest.
I don't know, because he obviously knows that they stepped for that second time.
Yeah.
Because he signaled to them. And at the very end, they end up hugging each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a way, like, dude, I missed you, man. You know what I mean? So
That
where
much
do they
is-
go
that-
from there? You know what I mean?
Yeah. We
Because
don't
obviously
really
they're going
know.
to rekindle their friendship. So they rekindle their friendship, then Day is going to fall to the wayside somehow. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what it was setting up for me, at least. You know what I mean? I think you're thinking a little pessimistically, but because you're like, it's a movie, they're going to do the most pessimistic thing. But it's like, I don't know. I don't see.
I don't see this
I think
causing
Art
their.
had enough of her shit. I really do.
I'm not convinced of that, to be honest. I feel like Art's connection with Patrick got resolved, but I don't think that really hurt his connection with Tashi that much, to be honest.
So he's gonna fuck with Tashi even though he knows that she fucked his best friend twice?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know, because the whole point of this movie is that Art is getting to the point where he's like, either you accept me for who I am or you don't.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I think he won not because of Tashi, because when he realized that she cheated, he didn't start playing hard for her affection, for her fucking approval.
He fought home for his own.
He fought for his. This is him fighting for his own respect. Because you know what? Me and you really gonna go at it now.
Yes.
And we're gonna see who's better.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That was what happened. But
you know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big growth on his part. You know what I mean? Growing with him part that you don't have this control of me anymore. I'm gonna be my own man.
Yes,
and
but
if he's had this newfound self-respect, I don't think he's gonna tolerate more disrespect from her. You know what I mean? I don't think they're gonna go back. At least I don't think they're going back to the same dynamic. It just wouldn't make sense.
Not exactly the same, but I don't think it'd be enough to end the relationship.
And that's only because they have a kid together. That's the only way I see it. But I'm pretty sure she's on thin ice. You know what I mean? For the least part. I mean, of course, if I was Art, I would throw it to the curbside and not give it a second thought.
If I were Art, I would have done it as soon as like I let
the first
happened.
time.
Yes.
but the thing is, we don't know what would happen. We're really just guessing.
Exactly.
But we do know they resolved their 13-year beef.
Yes, that much is clear, and
that much is clear,
and that is the most important thing to get clear, anyways.
It's like, hey man, we both did some foul shit. I slept with your wife, and you snaked my girlfriend.
Yeah,
we both did some fucked up shit.
Yeah,
and this bitch is in the middle of it, and this is her fault. So instead of being mad at each other, let's resolve our shit. You know what I mean? And throw this bitch to the curbside.
I just don't think they're throwing her to the curbside. I
don't know. So they gonna resolve their friendship and let this bitch keep fucking with them. Or what I thought is this direction this movie was gonna go in, which would have been more interesting and unique, is if they actually did a throuple.
Yeah, honestly, I thought that would be like I guess you still technically could go through that road
they
later.
made the fuck out. Like, I was in the perception that they had this hidden homosexuality.
I thought so too.
But they had this one scene where she kind of goes them into making out with each other, and then we never fucking.
And it goes on forever, and we still don't get anything after that.
No resolution from that, and that's one of the problems of this movie.
Yeah.
Is that, and that could have been interesting because that's a new dynamic that's never been done before, really.
Yeah,
that would have been different.
There's not a lot of movies that are willing to go in that direction.
But two friends breaking their friendship over a girl been done many times.
Yes,
in life and in movies.
It's kind of a done trope, and
exactly
that we've seen love triangles like this forever. Fuck it, let's go for a love triangle where they're all together.
So you abandon something unique. Because those exist, but usually the other way around, like some Mormon shit, many wives type shit. But like, this is a woman with two men. And women have multiple boyfriends, but usually not together necessarily at the same time. You know what I mean?
Like, it happens, but not like super common. Not common at all.
I never seen it. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I never seen it, so it'll be very super rare. You know what I mean? It's very, very uncommon if it happens at all.
Yeah.
I guess it's because anything can happen. It's a big world out there.
Yeah.
But it's not really hasn't been seen before like that, at least in the mainstream.
And yeah,
so
we don't really get a whole lot of polyamorous couples in like media.
Even in reverse, the polyamorous couple is still very rare, especially portrayed in the film. Because always this one love, your true love. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it's never like multiple. And I mean, I'm not even a big fan of polyamorous love, but if they could have done it in this movie, it would have been truly something special. Because all three of them had a connection with each other. You know what I mean?
They did. That absolutely could have gone through that way.
Art
it wouldn't
and
have been
Patrick
that big of a
obviously
stretch.
had feelings for each other, and that could have manifested in that way because they tapped into it.
Yeah.
And they never talked about it ever again.
They seemed to really be into the kiss.
Yeah, and they never did it again.
Nope.
And it seemed like she brought out something that was repressing them. And she was kind of into it.
Yeah.
So it could have been this weird thing. And it would have been weird, but it would have been different. It would have been ballsy. You'd have went for it. And it would have been interesting. Because they stepped away, but it didn't feel like just out of nowhere or unrealistic. It felt believable.
Because even before that scene happened, you kind of could tell that they kind of had some sort of feelings for each other. Like, this kind of gave the kind of vibe.
Sure.
So it was super believable, and I kind of wanted to, like, I feel like that would have been a more interesting twist to see the movie go down. I feel like they were robbed of a different movie.
Yeah, kind of like how I felt about Civil War. Sure, you did. You did what you did, and it worked. It worked very well. But it hasn't been done before, and you could have told an even more unique story. I know one of the biggest problems was that they never talked about. They just did that one thing. They kind of. I think it was just really that. Honestly, I guess. I think it was just the fact that they got together. You know, they kind of tackled this vein, and they never talk about it again.
Yeah, we already
where they make out. I think
we already discussed that in the review.
I know that, but I'm saying, I think that was actually my biggest pet peeve if I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me it was beyond just like it could have been a different movie in that case.
It's just a missed opportunity.
It's not even a missed opportunity. It's also that like they just had this one thing and it's never gets addressed again.
They never elaborate on it. It doesn't add anything to the plot.
It doesn't play. Yeah,
it's basically filler.
Oh yeah, exactly. I think that was his problem. Was really everything involving that moment because not only it could have been you had the opportunity to tell a unique like story that hasn't really been told before in this mainstream kind of format. It also they had this huge gay moment, and it's never addressed if they battle homosexual panic, or even if they actually burying these feelings. It just never comes back out.
Yeah,
never.
Like it doesn't play to the plot at all.
It doesn't affect the plot at all.
No,
and that was like my biggest pet peeve. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because this huge thing happened and we just ignoring it. And real life people could ignore shit like that, but it's like it's never ever addressed in any format ever again.
Yeah. Especially when we hear really dumb stories that they tell about each other, but not that. I'm like, really? Come on. You talked about how you fucking masturbate together. We don't get like a follow up to that.
Yeah, exactly. It's another huge gay moment.
Yeah. It's gay. We're on different beds, so it's less gay.
No, you guys were whacking it next to each other. That's pretty gay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I bet they locked eyes when they were doing it.
Oh God, no. But just fine, but just admit it.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be gay. Just don't act. No, don't act. Oh, I'm not gay. Nah, no, you're just gay.
Yeah,
you know,
like you're gay or you're
at least bi. At least,
yeah, like at least own up to your stuff.
I do believe sexuality is fluid. I think what makes you really gay is if you have romantic feelings for the same sex.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Really, that's how I think of it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yes, yeah. So I'm a big peeve, but it is a big thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you kind of do a big thing that never fucking.
It's there for shock value.
It's there for shock value and
it's
nothing
filler.
else.
It pads out the story.
And I hate shit like that.
Yeah, no.
Everything shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? And something huge like that shouldn't be swept under the rug.
No, it shouldn't be.
And a lot of shows and movies do shit like that, and it really fucking is lazy.
Yep.
It's like you had an idea and you decide to abandon it, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. It was a solid scene, but because we get no follow-up on it, it's basically the worst scene in the movie
so
now.
So that does kneecap the movie a little bit. The movie's still good enough where it's going to get a high score from me.
Yeah.
But it does kneecap the movie a bit.
Yeah.
Because that is no small potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And also with the addition of like that scene where they no context of why they fucking have that affair. We could assume why, but it's like at that point so early in their relationship we don't know what was the problem. Or we just trying to get back with an old ex. We just miss him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You're lonely, and that's case doesn't really mesh with your goals and your personality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's because she just felt vulnerable at the moment. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it wasn't really explained.
No.
And it wasn't told in an ambiguous way that could have made any real sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. I agree. Like it's just it's just little things like that that just kind of annoy me about the movie. Those are only like really objective problems.
I mean, outside of that, it's a damn good movie. It's like one of the best movies of the year so far, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I give this movie about a 92.
I'm giving it an 85.
85, okay. I'll give this movie about 92.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'll give it about 90 because those two things really dock it a little bit. So I'll give it 90. This movie is a solid 90.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give it a 90.
Solid 90. Yeah. Anyways, folks, please. I think that's all we have to say about this for today, right? This movie? Yeah. All right. Anyways, folks, please, thanks again for joining us here tonight. Hey, let us know if you've seen this movie down below, what you thought of it. Make sure you check out good movies, your local movie theater. Support your local movie theaters, folks. Please go out and see a good movie. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'll catch you out there for more content.
See you guys later.